last week out at Texas, we somehow got the win. I'm sure that surprised a lot of you. It surprised me as well. If we look at these race results, we were able to fight off Brad Keselowski, and it was a really good day for Penske to be driving there. The season standings are looking amazing. We have over a 100 point lead over Kyle Busch, and that's amazing. The fact that Ty Dillon, bro, is inside the top 10 in points is just insane. That is absolutely insane. That is like that. So there really hasn't been too many winners. Obviously we've won the most stages and everything, so is what it is. But Kansas hopefully is a good weekend. I think we're definitely going to have a shot at the win. Another mile and a half, and next week we're going to Richmond for the All-Star race, and then we're going to the Coke 600 after that. So it should be amazing, and hopefully it is. So let's get down to the track for qualifying. Qualifying starts now here at Kansas. Hopefully it's another great qualifying run like we had last week at Texas. I told you guys that this is going to be a strong month and a half for us, and I mean it. It's going to be probably the best month and a half we're going to have. 32.97, 21st, not too bad. Little tight is what it is. BJ McLeod in 24th, David Reagan 22nd, Christopher Bell there in 25th, 26th, Austin Dillon, Corey LaJoy 29th, Justin Haley 31st, John Hunter Nemechek in 30th, Quinn Houff having himself an okay qualifying effort there, Josh Bilicki in the 7, Timmy Hill, Brendan Gaughan, Ross Chastain, Bobby Carter, Joey Gase, and Chad Fincham. Cole Custer, Chris Buescher in 19th and 20th, teammate of Ryan Blaney in 18th, Chase Elliott there in 17th, Eric Jones, a good run, top 15 qualifying for Ty Dillon. Hopefully he can finish somewhere in there. Ryan Newman in 14th, Daniel Suarez in 12th, good run for him. MTJ in 10th, Jimmy Johnson, good qualifying run for him. Clint Boyer in 5th, teammate Joey Logano in 4th, Denny Hamlin in 3rd, Brad Keselowski in 2nd. Comment down below who you guys think got the pole. If you guessed Kyle Busch, you are correct. David Reagan is having a stellar weekend. Chad Fincham isn't nearly as fast as expected, and Clint Boyer failed the up-go scanning station multiple times, so he's going to be starting today's race at the back. Green flag is out here at Kansas. Going to be hopefully a good race. 9 laps in stage 1. I kind of want to get to the bottom as soon as I can. That would be amazing if I could do that, but for now I guess we're just going to push Christopher Buescher. Inside. Denny Hamlin looking for the lead, and I think he might get it. Not sure. We are 3 freaking wide. Holy crap. Everybody's alive. We're good. We're honestly not really moving as, good as I thought we would. BJ McLeod. Oh my god. Giving us the absolute mail. Holy crap. Oh, and alright. That was nice. There was a car there. You were not clear there.
Careful.
Alright, we're down at the bottom. You're clear there. We're going to push David Reagan and see what we can make up here. Obviously, as you guys can tell, all those guys are slow as heck. Oh my god, Chase Elliott.
Still there.
I thought Chase Elliott was going around right there. Holy crap. But we're doing a lot better. I think they were kind of holding us up there. And now we're moving. David Reagan pushing us. being a nice Ford teammate here. Gonna get us clear, and actually he's gonna push us once more down the front stretch. And Kyle Busch, and it kind of looks like maybe Denny Hamlin or no, that's Joey Logano up there, I think. No, that was Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski in the lead. We missed the bottom. It's going to allow BJ McLeod to get to the outside of us, and we're just going to probably have to let him go. We are so freaking tight right now. It is unbelievable. We definitely have to loosen this thing up, that's for sure. We cannot keep doing this. Like, I don't know what is up with our mile and a half program, but we are god-awful tight. Like, I don't even know if we're going to get stage points. That's kind of how bad this is. BJ McLeod going to give us a mega push right there, which is going to allow us to latch on to Ryan Newman for some draft. Texas was an okay race. You know, it was all right. There's a lot of things, rumors, I guess, around Texas right now on what's going to happen with the racetrack. Not sure which one of those is going to happen. I was not in Texas whatsoever. And, you know, Corey Haim got it done in the Truck Series. Xfinity. Who won the Xfinity race? Was it Justin Allgaier? No, he got absolutely killed by Chris Wright. I honestly don't even remember who won the Xfinity race. Kyle Larson won the Xfinity race, that's right. F1 Miami, that was a fun weekend. Had fun out there, and I would push Joey Logano. And actually, speaking of Joey Logano, your Texas winner, we're gonna see if we can push him up to William Byron. I think we'll be able to, so that way at least both of us can get some stage points. That would be kind of nice, but he's just gonna go up high. All right, clear of Joey Logano. We're gonna see if we can get William Byron as well, because he's gonna run the high line, and we're gonna park it on the bottom. Let's see, can we get William Byron? We're gonna get William Byron 9th in stage 1. It's 2 stage points. That is amazing. Let's go. Everybody is going to pit. Kyle Busch, your stage 1 winner. Hopefully everything goes well. I don't think we have any DNFs just yet. No, we don't. So let's pit, make this thing better, and get the second stage underway. Stage 2 is underway here at Kansas, and Kyle Busch kept the lead. We only lost 1 position on pit road. The sun has set, and we're going to go down to the bottom. Off rip, this thing feels absolutely amazing, but that's probably also just fresh tires as well. BJ McLeod running it up here is insane. What is Jimmy Johnson doing? Holy crap. Cole Custer got a mega run too. My goodness. 4 wide. Holy crap. And BJ McLeod inside the top 10. We're going to... Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. Yep, there goes Chase Elliott. Oh, my Lord. Oh, God. That is the big one. Ryan Newman kind of, like, shoved it in there a little bit, and I tried to, like... Ryan kind of went up the track. I went up, followed him a little bit there, tried to block him because I thought Chase was going to go with me, and then I turned down, and that was just absolutely horrendous. Green flag back out once again here in Kansas. Alex Bowman now in the lead. Brad Keselowski lost it, or Kyle Busch lost it. Not really sure who was honestly in the lead when that caution came out. Cole Custer
still there,
giving us the absolute mail. Holy crap. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. Cole is making this thing so freaking hard to drive. You have no idea.
down low now.
Matt Kenseth now in the lead. We got another Stuart Haas car of Eric Almirola giving us the absolute mail once again. We cannot turn for crap. Like, I don't know what it is. Hopefully we might be able to get 2 more stage points again in this stage. That would be nice. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel like we might be able to, but at the same time, I really don't. We might have a Texas situation on our hands where, you know, we have more of a long run car than a short run car. I think that might be what we have here.
You got room. You're clear there.
Stage 2 comes to a close. Caution's gonna wave. Matt Kenseth is gonna win stage 2, and nobody's gonna pit. We're not gonna pit either. We are in 11th, so we are gonna start on the bottom, which is amazing. I'm glad we're finally gonna start on the bottom instead of the top. Not sure how well this car is gonna be, honestly. I have doubts within the next 17 laps, even if we're going to be inside the top 10. It would suck if Kansas ends our top 5 streak, but I mean, if we don't DNF, I'll call it a success. So let's get the third and final stage underway from Kansas. The third and final stage is underway here in Kansas, and we'll see what we can do. 13 laps. And maybe we'll have another Texas situation on our hands where this car just randomly comes to life on the long run. We also just got to hope that there's no cautions either. In 7th, highest we've been all day. And we're going to give a push to Denny Hamlin. And maybe something can happen. I'm not sure. Cole Custer is having himself an absolute amazing day right now. Well, we are inside the top 5, which is amazing. We're going to try and push Brad Keselowski and see if we can get maybe him a win or something like that. But I can definitely tell you guys that this thing, it's coming to us with the tire wear, but it's also still tight as hell. Which is one thing that I really am not a big fan of right now. With 10 laps to a massive push to Brad Keselowski, that might get him the lead. It's going to get Brad Keselowski up at least to 2nd. We're going to clear Kyle Busch and overdrive the absolute hell out of the corner. Holy crap.
Coming inside now.
But we're going to get a massive run by Rippon at the top and give that to teammate of Brad Keselowski. And Brad Keselowski maybe back to the lead. No, he's going to spin. Brad Keselowski's going to spin. Kyle Busch into the wall. Brad Keselowski spins. How are we in 2nd? What? Oh, man. This is why Kansas is a banger. Holy crap. Even with Gen 6, we're having amazing races. But holy crap. Green flag back out.
Inside.
Once again, have to pedal it there. Due to the tires. 6 laps to go.
Still there. Got a car load.
Not sure what really happened there with Brad, but it is what it is. We're going to try and see if we can maybe go back-to-back or maybe get Cole Custer a win. But I'm kind of more liking this trying to go back-to-back. Martin Truex Jr. in the lead. We're going to get tight. Is Kurt Busch going to push us? He is going to give us a little push. We're going to dive all the way down to the apron in the lead. We have cleared for the lead with 5 laps to go here in Kansas. Will we be able to hang on? Honestly, with this one, I don't think so, boys. I don't think we're going to be able to hold on because these tires are absolutely gone, just like they were in Texas, but I think they're a lot worse than they were in Texas. But, well, we're not as tight as we were because of the tire wear. And we are just, you know, kind of letting off the gas early and letting the car do its thing and then mashing it again. Also kind of pedaling it as well, but this is insane. Holy crap. We might be going back to back, boys. They're battling it out back there for second place, and we are just absolutely driving away. 3 laps to go here in Kansas. We got a second lead over Matt Kenseth. If we get a caution, we're done. Let's not get one of those. We do not need a caution. 2 laps to go here in Kansas. No freaking way we just backed in to a win. 1.5 second gap to Matt Kenseth. When we get the white, probably going to be 2 seconds. Brad Keselowski finds himself back inside the top 5 after I absolutely annihilated him. Teammate, my bad. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Martin Truex Jr. in second. White flag is represented by Apex Gaming PCs. They're having an absolute battle right now for second place. 2.5 second lead over these two right there. And we are just absolutely driving away. Are you kidding me? No freaking way. Off of turn 4 onto the front stretch, and we're going to win at Kansas. Let's go. Absolutely freaking amazing. Winners at Kansas. What is that? Our 7th 8 win on the season? Let's frickin' go. I was not expecting this whatsoever for us to win here. That is just absolutely amazing. Another win. Let's go. Kyle Busch wins stage 1. Matt Kenseth gets stage 2. And we pull off the race win back to back. Honestly, one thing that I do have to say is, you know, Brad Keselowski spinning and going up into the wall and all that, and being able to finish in the top 5. Good for him. Chase Elliott, on the other hand, really didn't fare as well as Brad did. That was completely my fault for Chase Elliott there. My fault there. BJ McLeod in 14th. That is amazing. He qualified 15th, so to see him not, you know, get the bad end of a stick was amazing. Penske did kind of okay. You know, technically Brad's the only Penske car in the top 10, but we're going to count us as well. And Joey Logano in 16th, Ryan Blaney in 19th, Kevin Harvick, Eric Almirola, I mean, even Ryan Newman, they were all those guys were helping us. Christopher Bell in 21st, Quinn Houff in 24th. David Reagan, tried to push him for a little bit, really didn't go anywhere. Ty Dillon in 29th. Daniel Suarez in 30th. Tyler Reddick, he did get hit by Chase Elliott. When Chase came back up the racetrack, it did clip Tyler Reddick, so unfortunately he went hard under the wall. Corey LaJoie, 33rd. Justin Haley in 35th. John Hunter Nemechek, Josh Bilicki, Chad Fincham, Joey Gase, Ross Chastain in dead last. No DNFs this week, so that is a plus. The points are looking absolutely amazing. We are 7 wins on the season. You know, gonna race for $1 million next week in Richmond, so that's gonna be amazing as well. You know, we'll see what happens here. It's gonna be very interesting to see how you know this goes. Well, will we get the win next week? That would be amazing if we were able to get the win. Would be quite nice. But 7 wins on the season. That is insane, the fact that we were able to get that. And we kept the top 5 streak alive. Victory Lane is looking amazing. And this is also great because Wednesday we went to Victory Lane in the Xfinity Series and the Kyle Busch career mode. And here we are again back in Victory Lane. Kyle Busch had the fastest lap with a 32:13. Most laps led Matt Kenseth with 13 laps. Led on the move, Clint Bowyer started 40th and finished 11th. Good for Clint. Tough break. Daniel Suarez started 11th and finished 30th. P1 at Kansas next week. We are not going to Charlotte. Well, technically, yeah, we're not going to Charlotte next week. I think it was last year for the AJ Allmendinger career mode. We did the Clash, the All-Star race at Charlotte. This year it's at Richmond because, well, for the career mode it's at Richmond. It's at North Wilkesboro this year. Richmond only has one date this year, and I kind of decided, you know what, let's give Richmond the All-Star race. It'll just be easy for Heat 5. So next week is the All-Star race. Should be amazing. I hope it's amazing. You know, we'll see who can win $1 million, and then after that it's Charlotte for the longest race on the schedule, the Coca-Cola 600, and that's gonna be a weekend, you know. We got Truck, Xfinity, Cup, IndyCar, Monaco. So that's going to be nice. Also a busy weekend for me as well, because, you know, I'm going to, obviously, because it's in Charlotte, going to drive, you know, Friday to the track, back home. Saturday, going to drive to the track. And then Saturday night, going from Charlotte to the Indy 500, well, to Indy. And then after Indy 500 is over, going to Charlotte for the 600. And then might stream, not sure. You know, after the 600, might not. Don't know for sure on that one. Might even do a stream All-Star race. I don't know either. So stay tuned. But we went back to back. That is amazing that we, you know, went back to back. I really was not expecting it. It keeps the streak alive of us finishing inside the top 5. We have yet to have a finish outside of the top 5, and we are 13 weeks into this, so that is just insane. Without further ado, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with friends if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in getting a gaming computer, please click the link in the description below this video. Apex Gaming PCs, absolutely fantastic computers, and if you guys use code SQUAD SQUAD, you guys can get 10% off of all products. Yes, you heard that correctly, 10% off of all products using code SQUAD SQUAD, and if you guys use code TEXT10 TEXT at shopjgr.com. It's going to get you guys 10% off of all products excluding diecast and sheet metal. Again, that is code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com excluding diecast and sheet metal. If you guys want to buy a diecast or a piece of sheet metal, I don't think you can buy the windshields online. I think that's like like at the shop that you can buy those. I don't think you can get those online, to be honest. But I don't even know if you can't get those. I don't know if that falls under the same thing. It might. Honestly, don't know. I will ask. But if you want, you know, a hoodie, t-shirt, hat, whatever, and a piece of sheet metal, do 2 separate orders, because it's gonna save you guys some money as well. So text 10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com. Peace.